Hey Roanchar Ranchers, I hope everybody had a great weekend. Wanted to give everybody an update on how the crew has been doing. I'm thrilled to report that Apollo, who is munching away in the back there, has made a full recovery. All the swelling is gone. He's back to walking normally. He isn't in any pain. So the cellulitis is gone. So we caught it in time. He had his last serving of antibiotics this evening, so he's all done with that. So we averted a potential catastrophe with being able to catch the cellulitis quickly and being able to treat it, and it's a wonderful thing. Like I mentioned before, cellulitis can turn into lymphedema, which is a catastrophic condition for especially the draft horses because they are so large. So he is doing wonderfully. The one thing that we do have to do, however, is keep an eye on him, because a horse that is prone to cellulitis is more prone to have a reoccurrence. So he is more prone to abscesses and such. So we have to make sure that the abscesses and any of his hoof conditions do not turn into cellulitis again. So I'm in contact with Dr. Lauren about what steps that we can take to ensure that we keep an eye on everything and just make sure that this doesn't happen again. We were fortunate this time, and I really do not want to tempt fate again. We do keep, obviously, the area as clean as possible, as dry as possible. As you can see, it's snowing right now. He's feeling great. He's been out and bucking with Ellie and playing and laying down. So that's all good things that he is keeping himself moving, which is part of the therapy to make sure that all of the fluid keeps moving, and that he doesn't get cellulitis again. So that is a very, very happy report. Ellie is doing great. She loves this colder weather. She was out bucking with Apollo, like I mentioned. She just really is a happy-go-lucky horse who just takes life as it comes. She's a pure joy to be around. Her left eye, I've been keeping an eye on, because we don't, you may know that her left eye is the one that was severely damaged, and her body is starting to reabsorb it. So we have to be very careful that it doesn't get to the point that she's going to need it to be removed. So far, we've been very, very lucky with her that it hasn't changed too much, but there have been little changes since she has arrived. She and Apollo are going on 2 years this summer of being here. So just like Apollo's body has gone through some changes, so has Ellie's. So why don't we go over to the other side and see what's going on with that crew? I know it's been a few weeks since you guys have gotten an update from me on them, because I have been so focused on Apollo and everything that's been happening with him. Excuse the limbo. And yes, we do have snow. Just a little bit. not that bad. So these guys are eating as well. Excuse our crazy pigeons. Let me get better lighting so you can actually see Louie. So Louie has been doing well. He has been, knock on wood, holding up this winter very, very well. In his usual spring fashion, however, he has decided that he doesn't want to eat his medication any longer. And he has been being a little bit fussy with eating his feed in general. So we changed up some things. I have pulled out all of his medication except for his vitamin E. And he is back to eating like a champ. If you remember last year, he lost a lot of weight in the springtime because he did stop eating, and I didn't want that to happen again, so I quickly shifted gears with him and switched him out to make sure that he held his weight. You can see he's got a little belly going on, and that is awesome for him. He's usually a skitty, sleek mini, and I'd rather have him have a little weight on him because he does, for unknown reasons, just stop eating. So I'm thrilled that we were able to catch it early enough and to get him switched over, and he agrees with what he's eating now and actually enjoys it and finishes his whole meal. He stopped finishing his whole meal and was leaving everything to, not everything, but was leaving more than I wanted him to Charlie and Abe, who were the, cleanup crew. So that is how Mr. Lulu is doing. Aber's over here is doing very, very well. He has dropped weight, which he needed to. Sorry, they're all looking at something. So he's dropped some weight. You gonna do a photobomb, buddy? Go on through. And he's doing well. He did have a cough a couple of weeks ago, and he has overcome that. I'm not quite sure why he had the cough. We think it could maybe have been allergies, or because the weather did change so dramatically, or it was the fact that he roots in his barrel like that and just sucked up too much dust, and it caused some kind of inflammation, or it just caused some issues with his lungs and stuff that caused him to cough. But he's been doing very well with that, and he's been getting around great. So they've both been doing very, very well. I have blocked off the second pasture so that it gives it a chance to grow. So they're not moving around as much, which is good and bad. Louie does need to move around, but he's finding ways to do it, because the other day he was chasing Roni around. So they're all doing really, really well, and I'm thrilled about that. One of the things I did want to mention that's happening is that we are starting to get our early calls earlier than we normally do for assistance with horses. So I will keep you guys updated on what's going on with that and steps that we're taking in that regard. One of the one of the goals for this year was to help more horses. And we're working on a plan to do such. We've made some connections with some other rescues, and we're going to continue to network and do what we can to increase our capacity so that we're able to help more horses. That's it for now, guys. As always, if you have any questions or anything, just let me know. I'm happy to answer anything. If you are interested in fostering, let me know that as well. That's one of the ways that we would like to increase our capacity and be able to help more horses. Just reach out here on, message us on Facebook or email us, whatever way you guys are comfortable with. But that's it for now. We're going to go back to our, because we have more light at night, we're going to go back to our regular Friday schedule of Facebook Lives. All right, Roanchar Ranchers, I hope everybody has a great week, and we will see you on Friday. Be well, guys.